Over the course of some of our recent adventures to Walt Disney World, you've seen me go to Disney Springs, formerly known as Downtown Disney for those who haven't been recently. And I wanted to give you some more background about why I go to Disney Springs, who it's good for, and what I prioritize when I'm there in this video.
Disney Springs!
Disney Springs is a shopping, dining, and entertainment district of Walt Disney World. It has ample parking, but it also has easy and convenient access from Disney's Saratoga Springs, Port Orleans Riverside, and Port Orleans French Quarter Resort. Although Disney Springs has changed a lot since its inception, it's kept the general vibe of having an outdoor entertainment and shopping environment with 4 different areas. The 4 different areas of Disney Springs are called the Marketplace, the Landing, Town Center, and West Side. The Marketplace is arguably my favorite part of Disney Springs. It really harkens back to some of the original, kind of shaped in the 1930s style Americana shops. It's really cool and consists of T-Rex, the Lego store, Rainforest Cafe, and Earl of Sandwich. Also located in the Marketplace is World of Disney, one of the largest Disney stores you can imagine. It just keeps going and going and going, and when you walk around the corner, it's just a whole new section, whether it's Star Wars or Princess or the Fab Five with Mickey or sports related. They have just about everything you can imagine that's Disney related in that store.
Looking for rose tumblers? Look no further than Disney Springs. Look at these Haunted Mansion magnets here. That's so cool. It looks good on you, David. It looks good. For those who play Disney's emoji, you got these really cool emojis right here. I like the alien here. Ooh.
The Landing is an area of Disney Springs that houses a lot of different shops, but something that's extremely unique about The Landing is Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar. Now, if you're a fan of Indiana Jones like I am, this is a bar that you definitely just want to at least walk through and see. It describes a lot of those adventures that Jock Lindsay, Indiana Jones's pilot, has been on. A lot of really cool theming throughout. There is always something new to see in there. Really cool. Right next to Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar, you can find the Boathouse, which does have great food, but a lot of attention is going to be drawn over when you take a look at those cars that are also boats. These are amphibious cars. Now, I haven't had a chance to try it yet, but it does look really cool. You get in this car, and I guess you would call them the captain, basically goes down the ramp and into the water, and you just kind of go around Lake Buena Vista, get kind of a guided tour. It looks really cool. It's a little bit expensive, but it looks like a lot of fun. Right next to the Boathouse, you can find the former Empress Lily, which is now called Paddlefish, which is a restaurant shaped like a boat. You can't miss it, right there, right off of Disney Springs. It's really, really good. The food is really good. The views are great. It's a little bit expensive for what you're getting, but I really did enjoy it. Now, if you're looking for those amazing pictures of the springs of Disney Springs, look no further than Town Center. Themed after kind of a 1920s town, kind of with a spring environment with an Americana feel to it. It is really cool, and it's got a lot of different shopping that you may not find in other places, including UGG, Anthropologie, Kate Spade, Zara. There are a lot of different options available to you.
And as you can see, there are already members of the family who are intrigued by some of the shops around here.
Just beyond Town Center, you can find the West Side, which includes the AMC Theater and is soon going to be home to the NBA Experience.
NBA Experience coming summer 2019. There are things to look forward to with this. It's going to be something new, something exciting. I'm sure Disney's going to make it great.
Now, on a side note, I do wish I could tell you that Disney Quest was also there on the West Side, but it is not. It has since been removed and is going to be replaced with the NBA Experience. And I know I speak for many of us when I say we miss that indoor interactive theme park quite a bit.
I will miss it, and so will my entire family.
Speaking of indoor interactive entertainment, it's a really good onset into the next part of this video where I wanted to talk about some of my favorite things to see and experience at Disney Springs, and one of the very first ones is another piece of indoor interactive entertainment, and that's Star Wars Secrets of the Empire, a brand new virtual reality experience at Disney Springs. Secrets of the Empire at Disney Springs is an amazing experience. I don't want to spoil anything, but the basic idea is you put on this visor and you become a part of the Star Wars experience. Not going to ruin anything. You get a weapon, not going to say what kind of weapon, and you fight your way through something, and you get to experience everything it feels like to be that character. Whether you get, hit with something, whether you're feeling an environmental change, whatever it is, you feel it with this adventure. It is 100% worth the price. It's an amazing experience. I want to go back with my entire family because I know they would love it.
I would do it again in no time. I really would. And now I want to do more VR experiences in the future. I mean, hard to describe to you how immersive that was.
Now, if you're afraid of heights, this next one might be good for you to experience in the vlogs and not in person, and that's the Characters in Flight balloon that rises above Disney Springs.
First, I don't know if you can hear my heart beating here as we're about to go into this balloon right here. I'm a little nervous.
Now, I'm not afraid of heights per se. I mean, at a certain height, I'm looking down. I have a feeling everybody would kind of just hold on for their dear lives at that point. But the views that you can get from that balloon of Disney Springs and Epcot from far away, you can see quite a bit. From all the way up there, basically 400 feet. It is so cool. Now, one experience I haven't had an opportunity to try yet is Splitsville, the luxury bowling lanes at Disney Springs. Not only do they have bowling, but they also have some amazing food. I really want to try the sushi when I go bowling. One of these days, it's gonna happen, and I cannot wait to share it with you in the vlogs. I was introduced to Legos when I was very young, and I've loved them ever since. It's a lot of fun to build something that you want out of basically just small parts, or making something from a kit, and going to the Lego store at Disney Springs is a great way to bring back a lot of those memories for me, or look into the future of what I might be interested in. Did you see that Cinderella Castle Lego set? That looks amazing. Along with those great activities, they also have some very unique dining experiences, including some steakhouses, some places to get fish. There's something sushi, something for everyone at Disney Springs, including T-Rex, where I definitely recommend you go get the milkshake, try the ribs. They are fantastic. It's basically Rainforest Cafe, but with dinosaurs. I personally loved it when I went. Overall, I really do enjoy Disney Springs, whether I'm there bright and early in the morning and getting a picture of the springs with just the sunrise, which is really, really cool, or maybe I'm getting a sweet treat from Sprinkles. Those cupcakes are amazing. Disney Springs is a lot of fun, and I do enjoy it.
David just pointed out they put a cupcake at the bottom of your milkshake there. 2 scoops plus 1 cupcake. It was all very good, delicious as Sprinkles.
Now that you know a little bit more about Disney Springs, the question that I want to answer today, is it right for you? If it's your first, second, third, maybe even 4th time at Walt Disney World and you're still trying to get used to the parks and maybe haven't ridden every ride, I might prioritize being at the parks first. That's just me. I consider that the biggest reason why I'm at Walt Disney World. I love those parks. But if you're a veteran Disney traveler and want to experience even more of what Disney has to offer besides the parks and maybe even those resorts, I do recommend going to Disney Springs, at least in the early morning. That's when I like to be there. Shops are just starting to open, the crowds are very, very low. It's a great time to be there and experience some of the magic. Now that's how I feel about Disney Springs. It's kind of a secondary piece of the magic. I do love it, it's great, but the parks and the resorts have a higher priority to me. But maybe that's not how you feel, and that is 100% fine. Do you prioritize Disney Springs over certain resorts, or maybe even the parks? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me. Until next time, have a magical day.